Hello all, I wanted to show you a little vid about controlled lifts. Did a little article on my website about working in working in windy conditions, what to assess, what to look out for when deciding to do things in breezy conditions. Obviously there are wind limits where you shouldn't work above, but there are sort of borderline limits, and you know what wind's like. It can be so unpredictable, so you have to sort of assess what you're doing. Now, sometimes there are wind speeds for, say, things like glass. So glass is a big problem for wind. Glass panels, shutters, anything like that that's thin, that's got wide surface areas. Sometimes if you're taking it like all the way up from the ground, like for me, I'm 100 metres up. If I'm going to go all the way from the ground up to the top level 22, 23, I'll probably say no, can't do it. But if I'm on one level, you can do what's called a controlled lift, which is what I'm doing now. So at the moment it's not too bad, the wind. So the company that I'm doing the glass with, their lift plan states, this is across the board for their stuff actually, that we should stop doing the work at 45 kilometers an hour. Now for me, that is absolutely ridiculous for glass. There's no way in the world I'll be lifting glass at 45 miles an hour. So at the most I've been getting, sorry, not 45 miles an hour, 45 kilometres an hour. Yeah, 45 miles an hour is way past wind off. Yeah, so 45 kilometres an hour, you can do the conversion on that. I'm not clever enough to do that off the top of my head. So at the minute, I'm getting roughly, 20 to 25 kilometres an hour, getting the odd gust of 36. But I'm going a short distance, and they're keeping hold of the load at all times. Literally going, I don't know, probably 10, 20, about 20 metres, if that, from left to right with these panels. Going to slew it around to the right and float it out. They keep hold of it. That's what's called a controlled lift. Just a way of getting around situations. You can change levels with these. If you've got to go level up, you can say to them, I'm not going to take it right in the air, but if you walk it along, have people at the next level ready to take the load, take it up or down, whichever the case may be. They grab hold of the load and then walk it to wherever it needs to be. So at all times, people are holding on to the taglines or the load. It's not going to be spinning in the air like mad. But you need to be careful that you haven't got large objects on, because this still could cause a problem. Doesn't matter how many people are holding on to a tagline or a load, if the wind's bad, it's going to take that load, and you don't want to be holding on to it because it could drag you around, you fall over, crash into things, could drag you off the building if it's that bad. So you have to be sensible about it. You have to have a bit of common sense, judge the wind, judge the size of the load, also the experience of the people that you're working with. If you've got people who are very inexperienced, they don't really know what they're doing, the labourers don't know how to use the taglines, the slingers don't know how to organise the people, tell them where to go, how to direct the crane properly, then probably just say no, we'll give it a miss. So yeah, without further ado, let's show you the vid. So we're standing the unit up now. This is actually another example of an end lift. An end lift is a load that's laying down, standing up onto its end, basically. Simple as that, really. We'll close this window, it's a bit noisy out there. That's better. Now, I'm getting the wind has dropped down a little bit. I'm getting no more than 25 kilometres an hour at the moment. Our lift plan actually states that for glass panels is driver's discretion. So what we feel is safe, which I think is good. I generally don't install glass above 28 kilometres an hour. I've actually reached 28 there. Actually, it's just peaked up to 28 there. So this is a good example really of how the control lift works. I probably would go up to more than that doing a control lift, so this is well within my boundaries. I'll just give you an example how it works. So yeah, so here I am, got two taglines on, two people on the load on the glass there, which is good. Holding on to it at all times. Staying at the same level.
Perfect.
So I'm just going to float it out now.
Stop loading up, mate.
No spinning.
Keep it floating.
It's a relatively small relatively small panel anyway. Say that again.
Keep it floating, mate. All good. Just 2 meters left.
Start lowering it down now so they can hold on to the actual unit. Slowing down on the jig.
Okay. Half a meter. Keep it floating. Perfect, mate. Hold your height.
So you've got one fella telling me to go right, and the other fella's not telling me to go right. This is the
Hold it to your right, following the wall line, mate. Following the wall line.
this is what you get sometimes. Sometimes you get two slingers working together. One's got a radio, one hasn't.
To your right.
So you might get one of them telling you to jig down, the other one giving you hand direction to slew right. And then one of them telling you to hoist up, the other one giving you hand signals to hoist down.
Right, hold your height.
But I only generally listen to the one who's got the radio, or I
alright, hold it, mate.
take notice of the one who's got the radio, should I say, unless otherwise the one with the radio is on a different level
Start coming down with the chains, mate.
and I can't see them, and the one giving hand signals is up top and he notices something, tells me to stop, or
hold on, mate. Hold on.
gives me a signal where he sees it's going to hit something, so then I'll take notice of him then. So there you go.
Hold on, mate. Hold your height and slow. Full stop.
Full stop. There you go. That's my cue, a control lift.
Yeah.
Just a quick one. If you like all this stuff, head over to my website, constructioncogs.com. The link is in the description below. You'll love it over there. It's full of crane porn. It'll blow your mind. Before you do that though, hit that like button and hit subscribe. It'll really help me out. I appreciate it very much. Cheers. See you soon.